So I know that popular people watch these types of pages where there's not a lot of attention on it. Popular people come here to take content. That's what some of them do. They come to take ideas. Just like when you hear underground musician, underground rapper, you know, underground comedian. So you see some of these popular guys, they send people there or they go there and they go and steal their jokes. And I don't have one with somebody stealing the things I'm saying because I'm saying it for them to, for you, the whether you're popular or you're not. You're supposed to steal what I'm saying and use it for yourself. It's something that would improve me. For this one, particularly this for people who are kind of popular. You know, the Chris Browns of the world, the Michael Jacksons of blessed memory, the Victor Osimhen's, the Lionel Messi's, the all those people that people drool over. If you don't care when everybody turns on you, Ronaldo has about maybe 600 million followers on Instagram, 600, 700 million. 700 million is a lot of people. So if that's a real number of actual people, and he doesn't care if 700 million of them turn on him, then this video is not even for him. But this video is a person who enjoys those 700 million applauses. I've seen it many times where it happened to even Christ, for the people of Christian faith. All hail the King of crucify him. The same voice, the same volume, the same people, the same tone as a crucify him. So it's the same way, I know when people used to drool over 3 songs, like that. If you see any 3 songs post, people are in the comments, everybody's, and now that guy he now disgusts the same people for whatever reason, whatever it is they say he did. Chris Brown, in the beginning, then he had the thing with his ex-girlfriend Rihanna, and then he had to suffer through that, and then it looks like he has got his fans back. But if you see that massive support, people are crying, they are trying to pass out. You have to be very careful with that thing. Don't savor those things. Because when you savor those type of things, you open yourself up to disaster if they turn. Yes, I learned this. I don't know if I learned it the hard way, but I had one of my exes. I used to tell her she had a very strong tongue. She was a very intelligent girl. She had the ability to make a man with her mouth. She had the ability to put a man on track with her mouth. She can, you're down, she can bring you up, and your energy comes back to your body. But she also has the ability to kill a man with her mouth. So when I saw this was a double-edged sword, I just knew if I don't accept these uplifting compliments, then the stabbing daggers of words that she uses when she's angry will not penetrate me. So I shut her words out completely. And that's how it works. I know somebody who is bipolar. They are always they're always very excited or very, very depressed and very excited. I told the person, I said, trying to fix depression is not even the way to go about it. The better way is to try to contain excitement. So when something happens, I saw a video of I've forgotten the name, popular artist, actor. He was like, when things are going so well in your life, use this one phrase, this too shall pass. And when it's going very badly, use the same phrase, this too shall pass. So good things pass, bad things pass, all of them pass. So it gets good, it gets bad, it gets good, it gets bad. It keeps going like that. So when you have those types of mental models, what it does for you is it keeps you with a stable emotion all the way through your life. So when things are going very bad, you have one emotion. When things are so sweet, you have the same emotion. If you want to fix the depression side of bipolar disorder, you fix it from the excitement part. So it's easier it's healthier to try to contain happiness. Somebody's cracking a very funny joke and trying to not laugh at you. You see, that's an exercise that is interesting, it's healthy. Try not to laugh. And somebody's tickling you and you're trying not to laugh. And you're trying to learn to be stoic. what that will do for you is you become impenetrable by depression, by sadness. Those two emotions are the same, they exist on the same spectrum. If you're going to take compliments, the hate will, that's what happens now. You see people, you see celebrity, all the celebrities, most of them, you see the comments, they post something. Everybody's going fire, this wonderful, love you. The one person says something bad, and that's the only comment celebrity like response to. You see, so when you become popular like that, you become very sensitive because you allow those compliments to go in. You see, so yes, that's how to do it. If you want to build that tortoise shell, you know, for just in case it's switch up, the way to do it is don't even bother about the compliments. What you're doing has nothing to do with their compliments, you know. So Chris Brown has the dancing skill. He's a complete artist. The music, he started the voice, you know, and there's an environment he creates when he. I used to like to say, those people are ministers, you know. You're in a particular mood and they change your mood from this to that. It's like a spirit they move when they open their voice and their talent. That thing is doing has nothing to do with whether you're feeling good or not. It has everything to do with what God put inside you that He has been honing and using for the longest. So the moment He now takes his attention away from where it is coming from, you know, and is now trying to serve the fans like they like to. Of course, you can say that to make your fans make them feel loved. You know, when you say the love is felt, make them feel something. But if you really in your heart think you're serving everybody, you know, when they say you can't please everybody, that statement is correct now. Now you're claiming you're trying to please everybody, you're going to run yourself mad. And it's even worse when everybody, you know what everybody turns on you what it means. Look at Puff Daddy. What's happening to Puff Daddy now, for example? Look at Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy is not even everything that's happening. The biggest pain that man has right now, I can guess, I know, is what his character is like. But prison is like, but not the prison is one of his problems. If he needs prison, where is he coming back to? What is he coming back to? What is he coming back to? You have to do a very, I don't know, that campaign you have to arrange to clean up all that, you know, to clean up all that. You know, so that's somebody said that time, I think it was Khalid 5 years ago when I started listening to Khalid. Well, one of the things he used to say, um, if you have money problems, you don't have problems. If you have problems and money can solve, you don't have problems. When you have problems, what we call it real storms, problems that money cannot solve. The type of problem that he has that money cannot solve it. Character slander. When people take things and smear on your name, and I don't know if it's a smear or it's true, but if somebody is hiding something, then obviously when you reveal it without them revealing themselves, it serves like somebody whose character is slandered because he's a brand. The man is a personal brand. He takes a company and sells it, you know, and the company suddenly starts making money, you know. So CC Rock, for example, why did he trust Rock? Read where he brought them from. Read where he took them to after a couple of years. He did it. It's not his genius, yes, but him as a brand. You know, so the brand that is was able to change a company's financial state. That brand, that him, he orchestrated that brand himself. Now we've poked holes in that brand everywhere, and blood is leaking from it. You know, so that's real trouble. That's real trouble. So I would not say he had fans who are drooling over him. I won't do not really. I'm just using that as an example. You see the Chris Browns of the world, footballers that do very well. Ronaldo, Messi, what was the other young man that almost won the Ballon d'Or, the smaller one, Yama, all those boys that have everybody. You know, if you have a cult like following, that's a different thing. If it's a cult like following, those ones will not turn on you. Those ones, when you build a cult like following, when you see Andrew Tate's voice, those people are not turning on that man, no matter what happens. The more you put that, the more you smear the man, the more they believe your metrics. You see, so I think Ronaldo has a call like following. I think Messi has a call like following. I think Ronaldo, Messi, Andrew Tate, A couple of people have called like followings. If you have that, so Wizkid is one of them. Has Davido, Nigeria is one of them. He has. But the rest of the people who just enjoy, everybody loves them because they are amazing, like Burna Boy. That you're in a dangerous place if you are savoring all those compliments, like Chris Brown. All the women are, everybody's saying, you see the comments, people are putting memes where their legs are wide open. And then the man thinks that's how it is and goes and wants to express himself. And then they hit him with one thing, and then everybody lines up. The me too, me too, me too. And then me too, the guy. And all of a sudden you go to the same comments. Everywhere is now dark. You see, and then you see the man starts struggling. You want to explain to the whole, what are you explaining? How do you do it? You see, but if from day one you're not looking at those things, because like I said, what you are doing has nothing to do with those reactions. Those reactions have everything to do with what you're doing. So your action is what is creating the reaction. The reaction is not creating the action. The moment you take your eyes away from what you're doing and take it to the reaction, then you send power there. And once power goes there and that power is misused, you're gone.